Introducing the Jungle Book Multipurpose Wheel second version. This wheel consists of 3 layers, which are the cover, the puzzle section, and a few sets of drawers. This is before and this is after we open all of the covers. And this is what it looks like on the other side. These passage puzzles, which are the summary of each chapter from the graphic novel The Jungle Book, are modified to suit the Year 4 students' level. They were simplified to help the pupils memorize the passage better during the activity in class, where they have to memorize it within the time limit and pass the passage orally to each of the group members in the line. Here we got a few characters. First is Baloo the bear, and then we got Mowgli, Kaa the snake, Bagheera the black panther, and then we got Shere Khan the tiger, and Akela. These stickers of each characters will help the teacher to organize the puzzles in the drawers and ease the teacher to give instructions to the pupils according to the characters themselves. The puzzle sections are foldable, so we can open it up and it will become bigger and enable the children to complete the puzzle comfortably. This section is made of magnetic sheet to prevent any unwanted incident, such as the students tripping over the puzzles over. Now we move on to the next layer, which is the drawers. Here, the user can store the puzzle pieces according to the character stickers on the cover. So, here's a quick guide on how to use the Jungle Book Multipurpose Wheel second version. First, we have this QR code on the top of the cover, which will lead you to the Padlet where we uploaded most of our materials there. Here, you can get digital storybook, videos, manual, and many more. Visitors are highly appreciated to leave a few feedbacks in the comment sections. This is the illustration for the first chapter, followed by the second chapter, third, fourth, until the fifth chapter. You must have noticed that we used black and white illustration instead of colored. The reason we did so is to give opportunity to the students to color the illustration according to their creativity. They will get a copy of the illustration and they can have some fun coloring it during the activity in the class. Here in the last chapter, we highlighted the moment where Mowgli is fighting with the pack of dolls. After we finish all of the activities, we just need to close all of the covers and store the puzzle pieces and the reader response cards in the drawers. Then, we place the first layer back to its place and put the small cap to secure all of the layers. Now, we are good to go! There are a lot of improvements that have been made and we can clearly see the difference in size. The new one is much smaller and easy to carry by one person compared to the old one, which is too big for a person to carry it comfortably.
And next, compared to our new Jungle Books Multipurpose Wheel that uses visuals to aid both teachers and pupils to understand the summary of each chapter, our old The Jungle Book Multipurpose Wheel used text and sentences in introducing the chapter summary to the users. The teacher needs to put their fingers in the hole provided and spin the board when they wanted to explain the summary to the students or pupils.
Hello everyone. So next, I will be explaining the last part of our wheel, which is the reader response card. So, in our reader response card, we have 6 different characters, which are Mowgli, Bagheera, Kaa, Baloo, Shere Khan, and also Akela. So, in this reader response card, the Year 4 pupils will be writing their feelings or their experience from based on the previous activity. For instance, in this Mowgli card, they can write about what they feel for Mowgli. For instance, maybe they can write, I think I like Mowgli character the most because Mowgli is a strong-willed character. And then as for Shere Khan character, they can write, I don't like Shere Khan character because he is an evil character. He tries to kill Mowgli many times and many more. And then from this activity, we can learn to hone these people's writing skills, and they can also learn to write what they feel. And then also our reader response card, we have improved and changed our reader response cards. So as you can see in our previous product, our reader response cards are like this. Ta-da! But now, in our improved reader response card, we use these cartoon characters because we feel that these cartoon characters will better suit the year 4 people, since usually kids age around them like to watch cartoon, and they will surely love this kind of pictures. So I think that is all for our parts of wheel. And then next I will be explaining the advantages of our product, which is the Jungle Book Multipurpose Wheel. So the first advantage of our wheel is it integrates fun learning. So since the pupils can learn the stories while looking at the illustration, at the colorful illustration of the chapter summary. So and they can also play Jigsaw Passage, which is like a broken telephone game. They can also play with the Jigsaw puzzle, and in our Padlet we have also provided games and videos. So I think this is one of the most important elements in fun learning, whereby the pupils can learn about the stories, which is the Jungle Book, but they can also play. They can receive input while also have fun in learning the input. And then the second advantage of our product is it promotes arts in education, because through the colorful cartoon pictures in our illustration, in our reader response card, and the people can learn to hone their 5 senses by playing all of the activities in our wheel. So for instance, they can hone their sense of hearing by playing our Jigsaw Passage. Since Jigsaw Passage is like a broken telephone game, they can hone their sense of hearing, and then they can hone their sense of sight through the illustration of chapter summary. And then the third advantage of our wheel is it integrates the element of 21st century learning. So one of the most important elements in 21st century learning is connective. So what does it mean by connective? So connective learning is dependent on learning networks. This makes learning a social enterprise. So in 2004, e-learning pioneers Stephen Downes and George Siemens developed the concept of connectivism. So connectivism is a learning theory that is specific to the digital age, and since it is the 21st century, we must adopt a new understanding of learning because of the complexities of the rapid innovation in the social digital world. So with this in mind, we have developed this kind of elements in our product. So we have provide a Padlet in our product. The audience, for instance the teachers and the students, they can access the Padlet by scanning the QR code that we have put on the wheel, and then since the Padlet is publicly accessed, they can access all of the information in the Padlet. They can watch the video we have uploaded there, they can play the games, and they can also put comments. For instance, if they want us to improve or correct our mistakes, they can put their comments there. They can also share their own information or their own inputs or their own comments from what they have learned in the comment section. So I think this is one of the most important elements whereby they can connect with each other, both the teachers and the students, by interacting in the Padlet. So I think that is the advantages of our wheel. The integrate fun learning, promote arts in education, and also integrate the elements of 21st century learning. So I think that is all from me. I will pass the next session to my friend Amalina. Thank you.
So for now, I would like to continue regarding the underlying theories that we incorporate in the use of the Jungle Book Multipurpose Wheel, which is our innovation. So the first theory that we incorporate is the theories of multiple intelligences that is proposed by Howard Gardner. So in our innovation, we integrate few intelligences that can be developed in students or pupils when they learn the Jungle Book story by using this multipurpose wheel. The first intelligence that is used in this multipurpose wheel is visual spatial, in which this intelligence can be enhanced in students or pupils when they are able to visualize the flow of the story, when they have a better understanding of the Jungle Book story. So for instance, the teacher can use the chapter summary of the multipurpose wheel to help the students and aid the students to visualize the flow of the story of the Jungle Book, and that will create a better understanding of the story. The next intelligence is musical intelligence. Since students are mostly sensitive to sounds, music and rhythm, we specially prepared a virtual storybook that incorporates those aspects. So for instance, in our virtual storybook, we incorporate the use of visuals that aids the story, such as the visuals of the character, Baloo, Bagheera, Mowgli and any other character that will help to catch their attention to the story and also help them to understand the story better. Plus, the background music in the virtual storybook will stimulate their mind when they read the books. And last but not least, our innovation can also help the students or pupils to strengthen their interpersonal intelligence and also verbal linguistic intelligence. And then we move on to the next theory, which is the whole brain story, or known as Hoka-Hoki theory, that is proposed by Ned Herman. So this theory proposes that our brains consist of 4 parts that function distinctly, which are the upper left A, the lower left B, the lower right C, and upper right D. So firstly, the students use their lower left brain when they are organizing and sequencing the jigsaw passage and also the jigsaw puzzle in order to tell the flow of the story correctly and arrange the picture of the characters correctly. Meanwhile, the students or pupils use their lower right brains when they cooperate with their friends in using and completing the activities prepared in the multipurpose wheel. Plus, when they use their emotional feelings to understand the emotion of the characters in the Jungle Book story better, it also shows that they use the lower right brains well. And lastly, when they need to write the reader response at the drawer sections of the multipurpose wheel, they will use their upper right brains by synthesizing what they feel and experience from using the multipurpose wheel. The third underlying theory that is used in this Jungle Book multipurpose wheel is social constructivism theory by Lev Vygotsky. This theory has been brought to use when the students and also teacher constructs their knowledge and understanding of the Jungle Book story through social contacts mediated by the activities prepared in the multipurpose wheel. So